Today has been very rough on me, guys, and I'll explain why here in just a minute. So, I was up kind of late last night, and I didn't sleep well. So, I've kind of been out of it pretty much the whole day. I got some productive stuff done, like mowing my parents' rental property. And other than that, not really much. I mean, like, normally I don't take naps during the day, but today I actually did nap from like I think it was 11:30 to 1:30. So I got 2 hours of napping and that is never common with me. I never really take naps, but I crashed pretty hard and I'll crash hard tonight. So I've just kind of been chilling for the most part. I haven't really done much things, other than getting food and helping out my parents with that one thing. So we're gonna really hit it hard tomorrow with productivity. I've got some meetings to do. I don't have to go to class. So that'll be a good opportunity for me to get a lot of things done around the dorm that really need to be done at this point. So I don't want to just talk. I want to bring you guys along for something. So I'm going to figure something out and we'll see what I can come up with. So I finally decided what I want to do and bring you guys along with. I know I've done a lot of gaming videos recently, but I wanted to take a different approach with this one. So even though we're going to be playing some Minecraft, I figured I'd also take this time to kind of reflect on how far I've just come in life in general, and also just how much I've grown, especially with since the start of my YouTube channel. And I'll kind of go into some major things, some differences I've noticed. And yes, I am still growing. I am like 21 years old. So yeah, I'm going to have a lot more to learn and a lot of my life ahead of me. But to start out with, I've really changed with my priorities. I've noticed that I've just kind of focused more on schoolwork this semester than in the past. And part of me for my pauses and what us, I'm just really trying to find my words here. I'm not scripting this. This is actually just a live reflection of just me assessing what all I've been through and potentially what I still have to work on. And nothing like in life is easy or sorry. This is just what happens when you're tired and you're trying to record a topic. But anyways, it takes a lot of work to get what you want in life. And it took me a long time to just figure out what I wanted to do. I mean, I never thought that through my discovery of my YouTube channel and that I love to make videos, that it would actually full on shape what I want to do with my life. And I am still growing, still learning a lot about myself. But without further ado, let's jump right in the first topic. Schoolwork is very important, and I didn't always value that to begin with. I procrastinated a lot when I started going to another college, but I found out that the way the classes were set up didn't really pan out for me in a way that would further success in my future. It was a community college, and that was my first time attending a college. I first started going to college in August of 2022. For the first time, I was fresh out of high school, really excited to get on and start my life. I didn't know what I was getting into at the time. I didn't know how college classes would be set up. and this was generally a scary experience for me. But I was like, okay, I'm going to do this. And at the same time, I just that summer got my driver's license, so I was able to drive, finally. And it seemed like things were going to go significantly well for me. Well, I didn't anticipate how hard and challenging the classes would be for me. I gave it a few semesters, and I mean, this was genuinely like my first mistake, and I'm going to own up to it, guys. But I was going on a different approach when I left high school. I wanted to become an occupational therapist, but then through the anatomy class, the human anatomy class specifically, it made me realize that this is a very challenging topic and hard to understand. And I just decided, okay, this isn't for me. Now, emotionally, I wasn't too happy because I was undergoing a lot of stress because there was a societal pressure on me. I didn't realize it until now of trying to figure out who I was going to become. I still was very young, but I felt like I had to discover what I was going to do with my life right there and then, which ultimately would never be the case until a few years later. But we'll get to that in a little bit. Regardless, I continued going to OTC, or to the community college, and I got a job working in the cafeteria. I quit it like the second semester I worked because of reasons I don't want to disclose. But just in short, it was not a good work environment. And the first time I was working there, it was a good fit. The second time, it wasn't so much. I was beginning to lose hope, and then I found Missouri State University. I was thrilled, but my parents were the ones who mainly encouraged me to try this particular program called Bear Power. I'm very proud of attending that program. I'm glad I took the risk that I did of coming here. It has allowed me to grow in ways I can't describe how fast I've grown as a person, as an individual. But we're not quite to the current times yet, so we still have a little bit to go. I had to fill out an application to become a member of the program, and it was a long, stressful process. I mean, I just remember feeling so stressed and overwhelmed at it all. But finally, after what felt like an eternity, I got the paperwork done. And all I had to do was just wait to hear back. Fortunately, I heard back from the director the following year, in early January or February, I believe. I got an interview lined up, and the interview went significantly well. I was so happy, and then I found out I made it farther, and I got the chance to be in the leadership retreat, which is a way to whittle out more candidates for the program. So I was nervous about that, but I had a good time. Typically, I didn't know this, but I would come to know it when I started my first spring semester. Excuse me. I'm just rambling all over the place, and probably doesn't make any sense, but I'm doing the best I can. So, where was I? Yes. So, it was raining. Wasn't the funnest way to have a leadership retreat, but, you gotta survive in rain, and I told myself, I can do this. It was cold. I was definitely tired afterwards because it was a big day. It was like a whole day on campus doing a whole bunch of different things. gained to know some amazing people. I was truly blessed with the experience. And then finally, the exciting news of finding out I got accepted. And I'm very happy that I did get accepted, because if I didn't, I honestly don't know where I'd be. I honestly don't think I would be the person I am today, making YouTube videos. And we're figuring out that videography is the route to go. I probably would not have discovered that if it wasn't for the opportunity that the director offered me. So I'm so happy now, reflecting on it, but there was a lot of work still. I had to live my first year in the dorms, and that was definitely an experience. I got the full-on experience of what it's like to room with people. Ultimately, I found out that one of my friends, we just weren't a good fit to be roommates. We kind of had some hassles go down, but I made it through. It was stressful, it was hard, but I survived. I did it. I overcame. Now, a few months later, it was December, the wrapping up of the fall semester. I started this channel that you're watching now. And I'll link a video up top of my very first video. It's not the best work, but it was my very first video. And little did I know that this was going to become something more. Something I grew very passionate about over the days and months, and really almost this past year of just making videos. I remember it was just such an unusual experience. I'd never done anything like that before, but I was inspired by a YouTuber that I watched over the summer. And I was like, you know, I want to remember my college years. I want to remember all the things that I did and kind of have a journal, a video journal to look back on someday of all my adventures through college. As I continued to make more and more videos of documenting my college experience and some life at home, I came to realize I don't want to just document my college years. I want to document the rest of my life, because life has meaning, and this channel of vlogs and hobbies and literally everything that I get into every day, each is something special that I want to remember. I want to remember all the good times, but then also with life, you're going to have hard times, you're going to have struggles. And that's okay. That is okay. It's just part of growing up in this world that we live in. We're always going to have hard times. Doesn't matter what it is. So now we get to 2025. It's the year. It's time to start a brand new season. It's just starting. You're making your New Year's resolutions. And looking back, thinking back now to what I believe I've set for myself. I haven't watched that video in a little bit, but I'm gonna probably watch back and do a reaction almost of the particular video and see if I actually did accomplish what I wanted to, some of the things that I wanted to accomplish. And then the second semester of college, spring semester of 2025, I expanded a lot. I went to continue working on my classes. I floundered a little bit, especially with the geography class. And I joined an organization, probably one of my first major ones, called Student Activities Council. And I was very satisfied with the work I was doing there. And I just had a blast getting to know all the wonderful people and the members, and especially having socials with my committee. For those that don't know, I work on the films committee at the Student Activities Council. It's one of my major loves, and I have an update. Actually, I'll kind of go and get to that now. But I have applied to be on the Live Entertainment Exec Board co-chair, one of the co-chairs. So I'm waiting to hear back from them. I haven't heard anything yet. That was like, I think last week. But I'm super hopeful that I'll get an interview. And I'll keep you guys updated as I learn things if I do. So that was kind of a quick pause point. Let's get back to the discussion about how I've grown. As I was saying, spring semester with Student Activities Council was wonderful. And I gotten even more involved with my YouTube video making. I was so happy with how it was going that I just had to keep it up. And then the semester came to an end. In fact, like the whole school year came to an end. And I had to say goodbye to some of my wonderful friends for the summer. And then I got to have some of my own fun adventures over the summer. Got to go out of the United States for the first time and go to visit Scotland. That was really fun. It was definitely a learning experience for me, and my first experience of international travel. It was definitely something I'll never forget, for sure. But the summer flew by fast, and then in the middle of the summer, actually kind of towards the end, I started this very series you're watching. 150 videos in 150 days. My experiment to see what daily video making is like. And oh my gosh, it is one of the hardest, but also the most funnest things I've ever done. I can't imagine like how much my passion has grown because of this challenge, and also seeing all the love that has been coming about from my videos and even from the series. So I've ultimately decided that this is probably something I won't continue in the long term, but I will do my best to continue making videos. I don't like daily video making as much now because it's become a little bit of a burden. I mean, it's a good burden, don't get me wrong, but it does get tiring. And there are days that I just don't want to pick up the camera, I just want a break. But at the same time, it's showing my dedication for you guys to work on the series. So that's why I'm keeping going at it. And we are almost to 100 videos, so I'm very pumped about that. And I'm so happy how far I've come with those videos. But now we get to the fall semester, which is what I'm currently under. I've explored a lot. I've figured out what I want to do. My major is now officially declared. And it's all thanks to the opportunities of Bear Power. And now officially the time has come for me to leave the program to finish my degree. I actually have a meeting tomorrow. One of the meetings I alluded to is with the director of the program, and don't mind that. I don't know if you can see it, but one of my friends came on. But I have a meeting with the director of the program tomorrow to discuss the final steps of leaving. I actually applied to be an actual student here full-time, and I got the acceptance letter, so I am good to start my major next semester, and I'll be scheduling classes very soon. I'm super stoked. I am 49, as of right now, not completing my classes for this semester. I'm 49% complete with my degree plan as of the moment. So I still have a good amount of time in my college years and a lot more cool videos to come. And I'm just super duper happy of how things are going. And I'm so excited for all the opportunities to come, especially with my internship, which I haven't talked about that yet. I've definitely grown in my experience as a videographer as well. through the opportunities of my internship, it has been an unforgettable experience. My boss is amazing to work with. I actually have my first solo video shoot with the company, and it went well. I still have to edit it, and there's some editing software I just got to figure the logistics out on. So other than that, it's kind of just uphill. I'm gonna, despite me leaving the internship or the Bear Power program, which is actually how I got the internship, I will still be working with my boss while I'm a full-time student at Missouri State. Now, you guys may be wondering, why am I talking about life with Minecraft? Well, the answer is quite simple. I am tired of all the useless junk on the internet, and I think it's time for me. I've kind of seen some content that's like trying to bring the internet back down to earth, and I think it's time to start that process because the internet is going incredibly insane right now. And it's exhausting, it's overwhelming. I've seen kind of what future generations are going through, and ultimately, I want to try to make a difference for the future generations to come. So this is my attempt at trying to bring the reality of the internet back to earth and what's supposed to be. No clickbaits, nothing like that. And that's basically my entire channel, is just me living my life. I will not be taking sponsorships anytime. Like if I say like, please sponsor me, I'm just joking. I'm actually not serious. Nobody, please sponsor me. I won't take your money because I'm trying to make a positive difference for the internet and just kind of a major change. And Minecraft is just a chill game that I have enjoyed playing for so long. And I figured why not have my special life talk with you guys today paired up with Minecraft. So I'll be playing a new world, which this is it. I will not play this world unless if I have something I've learned that I want to talk about that's more life related. So this will be my more life topic kind of related world, kind of a little bit of a podcast, if you will, depending on how you want to look at it. But that basically wraps today's segment, and we've made some incredible progress throughout the game. So far, it's a good start, and I mean, what better way to end the video with a beautiful sunset? Might as well catch that. I'll get up on one of these trees. Alright, so this concludes the Life Talks with Will. I hope you guys really do enjoy what I'm doing with this channel, because I just want to create a safe space, for everyone, and just content for everyone to enjoy. Yes, I'm promoting myself, but that's basically about it. And ultimately, I try to stay away from politics or anything like that, because there's a lot of just bad stuff going on in the world right now. And I want this to kind of be an enjoyable space where I can show you my experiences and all the fun I have in my life without all the depressing stuff that's going on in the world right now. So on that note, I want to thank you guys for watching this wonderful video. Be sure to like and subscribe down below if you haven't already. And I will see you in tomorrow's video, fresh and well rested to start off the week. Take care, guys.